Nigerians have described the suspension of the indefinite strike by the organized labor unions in the country as a big relief, not only to the government, but to all Nigerians. A cross-section of Nigerians who spoke with Galaxy TV News on the suspension of the strike called for sincerity of purpose between the two parties. Correspondent Kulojo completes the story.
Recall that after a series of notices of industrial action, the organized labor unions in Nigeria on Monday, June 3, 2024, embarked on a nationwide strike over minimum wage and increase in electricity tariff. The action paralyzed all government and commercial activities in the seat of power, Abuja, and other states of the federation, as all offices were shut down. In the FCT, the National Assembly, appeal courts, federal high courts, and the entire federal secretariat were shut down as labor leaders enforced strict adherence to the directive of an industrial action. At the end of an emergency meeting with the Secretary to the Government of the Federation and other notable Nigerians on Monday night, the organized labor on Tuesday suspended the action for 1 week. Nigerians described the decision as timely and a big relief for all.
It's a welcome development. It means negotiations are on, and in every impasse, once communication is not lost, there is hope. So, for the two labor centers to have gathered together and announced the suspension is a good news. Even though for a week, it's a good news and a big relief to the country, to the citizenry.
I think in every conflict or in any dispute, the best option of practice across the globe is the table negotiation or table resolution is the best for everybody. And we feel it is normal, but let there be a sincerity of purpose for having that resolution. Not
on the negotiation between the two parties that led to the suspension of the action, respondents describe it as fair enough.
A little. There is, at least no matter what, once you make an improvement, a movement from one spot to another, the progress may be a snail movement, but it's still better than standing still. In the last 1 year, when this administration came on board and prices of things have skyrocketed, wages has remained the same. So even what they give us now is not enough. Is it better than where we were before?
Well, I still don't see it is to the disadvantage of the workers, because there is fear, there is anxiety that the shifting ground remains at 60,000, and we may not know what will be in the mind of government until and unless government is fully responsible to make sure that what they are going to increase on that 60,000 naira will be fairly enough that will at least pay the bill of common man in Nigeria.
They however urged the government to put in place necessary measures to ensure compliance to the payment of a new minimum wage, especially at the state and local government levels. It is hoped that all issues relating to the minimum wage will be resolved before the expiration of 1 week issued by the organized labor. From Abuja, Kunle Ojo, Galaxy TV.